Welcome to our bio class today, and we have started the secondary growth in our previous session. Today we are going to continue that, and in our previous session we have seen that how the cambium is formed and what is interfascicular cambium, what is intrafascicular cambium, what is cork cambium, etc., what is steel. So now we will be studying how the vascular cambium, which is formed by the joining of intrafascicular cambium and interfascicular cambium, it joins to form the ring that is called as cambium ring or the vascular ring. So how this vascular ring cambium is causing the secondary growth in the dicot stem. So cambium ring divides in both the direction that is outside or inside. So suppose this is the meristematic cell of the cambium ring. So when it will be dividing, when it will divide, it will be producing the cell outside also, and it will be producing the cell inside also. So this is the cambium ring cell, and when it divides, it may produce the cell outside, it may produce the cell inside. If it is producing the cell inside, towards inside, vascular cambium divides to form secondary xylem. Why inside, if it is dividing, it is producing the cell? Why it is forming secondary xylem? Because we have seen xylem is towards the center of the stem and phloem is towards the epidermis of the stem. That is the periphery of the stem, and it is towards the center of the stem. And this is the cambium. So if this cambium produces cell inside, it will be the cell of secondary xylem. If it is producing the cell outside, it will be the cell of secondary phloem. So if it is dividing inside, towards inside, vascular cambium divides to form secondary xylem, and towards outside, it divides to form secondary phloem. Now, due to formation of secondary xylem, primary xylem is pushed towards center of the stem. And due to formation of secondary phloem, primary phloem is pushed towards periphery. Now we will be seeing it with the help of diagram later. Now fresh ring of either xylem or phloem will be towards cambium ring. Always. What do you mean by this? Now, because always the new xylem and phloem will be formed by the division of cambium cell. So whatever the fresh xylem, fresh phloem will be formed, it will always be towards the cambium ring, and the older ones will be go on being pushed outer side if it is phloem, and pushed towards the center if it is the xylem. And newly formed secondary xylem, secondary phloem will always be near the cambium. Now, whatever we have seen just now, we will be understanding with the help of a diagram. So, I am drawing the cambium here. That is a cambium ring, which is formed by the fusion of intrafascicular and interfascicular cambium. So, this will be the cambium ring or vascular cambium. And these are the vascular bundles after the secondary growth. So now this was the primary xylem. So this is the primary xylem. And this is the primary phloem. So we can see the primary xylem is pushed towards the center and primary phloem is pushed towards the periphery, and this will be the endodermis, and outside there will be the cortex, then epidermis, this will be the cortex, and this is the stele. In the stele there are the vascular bundles, and this was the primary cambium or interfascicular cambium. This is the interfascicular cambium. This is the intrafascicular cambium. They united to form, or they fused to form, the vascular cambium. And the cambium, because the cambium cells are meristematic, so they start dividing either to the outside or to the inside. When they are dividing inside, they go on making new and new xylem rings. So this is one xylem ring. This is another xylem ring. This is another xylem ring. So, this xylem ring was the first one to be produced. This is the second one, and this is the third one. This is the second one, and this is the first one. So we can see the cambium, when it is producing, the new one is always towards the cambium. The older ones go on being pushed to the center. Similarly, for the phloem, this is the phloem. This is the third. So, one ring, two ring, and the three ring. So again, this one is towards the cambium. So this will be the third one, this will be the second one, and this will be the first one. So you can see third and third. Third ring of xylem, third ring of phloem are towards the cambium. And the older ones, they are going on being pushed away and away. Xylem rings are being pushed inside and inside, and phloem rings are being pushed outside and outside towards the periphery. And the primary phloem is pushed far away outside, and primary xylem is pushed far away inside. So like this, the rings are being formed by the activity of vascular cambium, and it causes the growth in the diameter of the stem. So this growth is the growth due to activity of vascular cambium, and this growth in diameter takes place only in the stele region. But another growth will take place in the cortex region also towards the periphery, and that growth will be towards outside the steel, and it will be due to the activity of cord cambium that we'll be studying later. So just now we have seen how the secondary growth takes place in the steel region, and due to the secondary growth in the steel region, the new xylem and phloem are being formed, and the older ones are being pushed away and away towards the center. The xylem is being pushed towards the periphery. The phloem is being pushed, and this is where the rings are formed, and these rings are called as annual rings. So now next we are going to study about the annual rings. So there will be this will be the secondary phloem, and this will be the secondary xylem, and in this the growth will be inside the cambium, and here the growth will be outside cambium. Growth is outside the cambium. Now, vascular cambium actually contains ray initials, which give rise to secondary medullary rays and fusiform initials which give rise to secondary xylem and secondary phloem. Then secondary xylem is formed more than secondary phloem. Because of unequal distribution of hormones. Now why this is? Because more xylem is secreted, because towards the xylem side cambium divides more rapidly and produces more cell than towards the phloem side. And why this is happening? Because lot of water and minerals are required, and so more xylem is required than the phloem. And then we have seen secondary medullary rays. So which will be the secondary medullary rays? These areas between the vascular bundles, these will be the secondary medullary rays, and these areas within the vascular bundle, these will be the secondary xylem and secondary phloem. So these are secondary xylem and secondary phloem are formed by the activity of the fusiform initials of vascular cambium, which will be here. Fusiform initials will be here, here, and here, and here. Whereas the ray initials will be on this side, and this side of the cambium. So these part of the cambium will be having the ray initials, this part. And this part of the cambium will be having the fusiform initial. So these cells which will be dividing, they will be forming the ray, medullary ray cells, and these cells when they divide, they will be forming either xylem or phloem. So this is how secondary growth takes place, and now we will be studying about the annual rings. So now with this we will be finishing our this session, and about the annual rings we will be studying in our next session. And all of you go on making the notes in your copy, because lots of things I am not writing here which I am speaking. So those things are important to write in your copy along with the diagrams.